Just 2 days away, just days actually, not just two, it's more than two, but days away from Super Bowl 60, and our team is so excited. We took the time to learn some things about the big game.
Yeah, from stats to fun facts and stories about each other. We can't wait to share all week long all the action before the Super Bowl. One of those specifically is the coin toss curse.
WVTM 13 Scott Carpenter tells us what could happen if you win the coin toss to start the big game.
Hey, we're here talking about the coin toss for the Super Bowl, a part of every Super Bowl. Here's the thing. The winner of the coin toss, not the best luck in winning the game. The winner of the coin toss is 25-34 in the Super Bowl. And there's a recent streak lately that started in 2015 where the winner of the coin toss lost the Super Bowl 8 straight times. 2015, by the way, that was when Seattle played New England. Guess who's playing this year? Seattle and New England. That game ended epically on the 1-yard line, by the way, with the University of West Alabama's own Malcolm Butler with the interception to win the game. Seahawks probably should have just handed it off to Marshawn Lynch, would have won that Super Bowl in 2015, and the streak wouldn't have started there. But Kansas City, into that streak in 2024, they won the coin toss and then beat the 49ers. Last year, the Chiefs won the coin toss again, but they lost to Jalen Hurts from University of Alabama and the Eagles. So this year, what is going to happen? We will see. And just so you know, people can wager thousands of dollars on the coin toss across the country. Last year, there was a $71,000 bet on if it would be heads or tails. Sports betting not legal in Alabama, but just know when that coin flips in the air, hundreds of thousands of dollars will be on the line across America. So let's do this. Here's a coin toss right here. Let's just say the Patriots are heads and the Seahawks are tails. By the way, it's been tails 31 times in the Super Bowl. 28 times it's been heads. The coin is right down here. That is tails, which would be the Seahawks. So if that was right now and the Seahawks won the coin toss, you think they'd win the game? Well, you can find out watching the Super Bowl right here on WVTM 13.
It'll be here before we know it. Yes, kickoff Super Bowl 5:30 Central Time. And of course, join us for the game after. We'll be here with all the headlines after the game.
Were you watching the game?